Hello, my name is Justin, and for today's video we'll be talking about cute girls doing cute stuff. Wait, what? Yes, cute girls are what moves the world, and for that reason, shows such as Yuru Yuri, K-On! Or Yurukan have been on the peak not only of this genre, but also of anime in general. And today, I present you Endro, cute heroes doing cute stuff. As always, I'll be talking about the good, the bad, and its ending, so be aware of major spoilers ahead. In my opinion, a good anime needs to have three main points. First, likable characters that you can watch grow during the show and can be relatable. Second, a good villain that either scares you or makes you feel sad for his backstory. And third, Tewo tonight is a monogatari no tsuno peiji suzuma. Sorry, as I was saying, third, it's a good plot. So let's start with the main characters. First, we have Julia Chardet, or Yusha as she prefers to be called. It's our typical heroine, dumb but with a great luck and a good heart. Then it's Sarah, an elf priestess who uses a mace instead of a bow and arrow as it's normal for elves in fantasy worlds. This because she has a really bad side. She's like the mother of the group and brings sense and order to these lovable idiots. Then we have Fi, the tank and brawler of the team with a really easygoing attitude and a love for food and the wilderness. And lastly, May, the wizard with an unhealthy obsession over Cartado, the main way to use magic in this world. Oh, and let's not forget Chibi, the cutest dragon in the world. Later in the story, we get to meet other minor characters such as the Princess Rona or Female Knight, but for now, let's focus on our main cast. And the comedy around these girls is just so cute that you can help but have a wild smile every time something cute is happening. A perfect example of this is in episode 2 when they are deciding who will be the leader and Yusha proposes Chibi, but is quickly showed out by Seira, saying that they need at least a bipedal leader. The moment where Chibi tries to get into its two legs and starts walking is priceless and shows a perfect balance of comedy and cuteness that makes this anime so great. For our main villain, we get the Demon King, also known as Mao, an evil-looking, powerful being that turns out to be a cute little girl. What a turn of events. As we see in the first episode of the anime, after a defeat against the hero party and being sent to the past, she just tries to live her life at its best, just like any of us. And being a hard worker and enjoying a drink at the bar at the end of the day. And to be honest, she's one of the most relatable characters of this show. Every time something happens to her, I just feel and think about it just like it's myself, that it's just like me. Her tragic story of just wanting to live and make friends and how over the episodes she just tries to separate the hero party to save her life makes you really root for her during the whole show, which takes me to the last point. For me, having a good plot is one of the most important points of any type of show. And this idea of showing first the ultimate fight between the hero and the demon lord at the beginning of the anime, and then moving back in time, taking Mao to before the hero party was made, is a fresh take on the common trope of animes fighting good versus evil. Another important point for the plot is having a real ending that makes sense, which over the years I have seen that a lot of animes struggle with this point. Looking at you, darling in the Franxx. And while I will be talking later about this in the video, landing a good ending with a good story is one of the highlights of this show. Even though Endro has some really good highs, it's also important to mention that not everything is perfect. This anime, much like most animes, suffers from a problem of having some episodes that are not as good as can be, even considered mediocre. For example, the third episode where they are looking for cats the whole day gets a bit boring, or the ninth episode where they are in a competition to harvest Cartado could have been compressed into half an episode instead of stretching it into 24 whole minutes. And while seeing May's face when they are burning the cartado at the end was really funny, I feel like a 23-minute preparation for that punchline was not worth it. Aside from that, I really have no complaints to this anime, and while Endro is not clearly for everybody, I still think that a good portion of anime fans will enjoy yet another show about cute girls doing cute stuff. And for now, let's move to our last topic. As I mentioned before, what I love about this show is that it has not only a real ending, but a good one. During the season, we get to see the Yusha party grow and learn how to become a better group, as well as we get to see how Mao starts to struggle with life and decides to ditch that whole demon lord thing. But due to the appearance of Mego, the golem made to the demon lord, and thanks to a memory restoration cartado, the Yusha party remembers that Mao is the demon lord, which presses Mao into kidnapping the princess, as well as showing her tragic backstory and how, if she is defeated, she will cease to exist. And of course, our heroine cannot let that happen. So, thanks to the all-powerful Chibi, the hero's sword gets eaten and she gives up of being a hero. And finally, Chibi eats Mao's demon lord aspect in order to eliminate this tragic ending. And thus, we get a happy ending where Mao keeps her job as the adventurous teacher, and Yushu still insists on being a hero, even though there is no demon lord anymore. And yes, some people might think that this is cliché or an average ending, but to be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way, as this anime shows time and time again that they don't need to be edgy or give a plot twist after plot twist, but a good story with some cute girls and cute humor can just get to reach a grown man's heart. So that's my take on Endro. What did you guys thought about the ending? Would you have changed anything? Leave your comments below, and if you have any advice or recommendation for future videos, feel free to let me know. If you enjoyed the channel and want more anime reviews, please subscribe and like this video. See you next time.